Welcome back everyone, the Retro Cup is finally here. No steel, dark or fairy types allowed, and this video shows the first team I used, a very fun team. I got 2-3-2s, so two sets with 3 out of 5 with this team, so it's a very consistent team. I think a very good team. Triple normal, Noctowl in the lead, safe swap Lickitung, close up Purugly. I'm sure you haven't seen much Purugly in the Retro Cup so far, but the simple thinking behind this is the dominant types you'll see in this meta would be Psychic, Ghost, and Fighting types. So my lead does well against Fighting and Ghost, being part normal, part flying, and the 2 normal types in the back do really well against Psychic and Ghost with those Ghost type fast moves. And Lickitung, of course, with that considerable bulk, makes for such a good safe swap. It's ranked number 1 on the PV Poke rankings, which I'll put up shortly on the right hand side there. For now, you can take a look at the IVs. Both the Purugly and the Noctowl have pretty good PvP IVs, but the Lickitung has really poor IVs, but it's the only one I had. You do need Legacy Body Slam on it, and the other movesets are up there on the left. You can take a look as the match goes on here. Like I said, this was a very consistent team. I think it gave me 3 out of 5s in the first 2 sets I did. The Noctowl, both the Noctowl and the Lickitung have considerable bulk on them. Noctowl is surprisingly bulky, and it carries Wing Attack and Sky Attack. Wing Attack is a very good fast move, charges energy very quickly. Sky Attack gives you good damage per energy. And Psychic is just there for that heavy neutral damage in case you need it. The Purugly has a Shadow Claw, which does super effective damage against Psychic and Ghost. Thunder for heavy neutral damage in case you need it, and flying coverage. And Aerial Ace, which is not such a good move, but it gives you good coverage. And the Lickitung with Lick, Body Slam, Legacy, and Power Whip has good coverage as well. Both of them in the back tend to struggle against Altaria. In fact, this whole team may struggle against Altaria, but as you'll see, it usually takes a team effort to take out Pokemon like that. And on the right there, the PV Poke rankings, take a look at them. You'll see Purugly and Noctowl not very highly ranked, but in this team, they tend to perform. They are performing well. Lickitung being number 1 ranked, actually. XL Lickitung, it is an XL Lickitung, ranked to number 1. So let's get into the battles here and the commentary. So this person brings in a Kingdra. One thing I've noticed is with the absence of the steel and the fairy types, lots of people are using dragon types, dragon breath users, but there really is only one very good dragon breath user, I think, with enough bulk for Great League, which is the Altaria. So people who end up using the Kingdra and Dragonite at this level, they end up using Pokemon that don't really have much bulk to them, and that's a disadvantage. As you see there, the Kingdra is taken out without any problem at all. Let's see how this Noctowl does against this Shadow Snorlax, taking a superpower from the Shadow Snorlax and tanking it very well. With energy to go on that Sky Attack, I bring in my Purugly. Let's see how it does against Altaria here. This is going for neutral damage. Purugly isn't that tanky, but it has enough tankiness to take it through this match here. And I have a shield, and that Aerial Ace, that Shadow Claw builds up energy so quickly. It's able to spam these Aerial Aces onto this Altaria and give some shield pressure there. They switch into the Snorlax to catch that Aerial Ace, but it's not going to make a difference. Down goes the Snorlax, and is it going to Shadow Claw down this Altaria? Yes, it did. Purugly coming through there in the end. This is a very interesting match here. Look at it. The ending will surprise you. Noctowl versus Zangoose. Zangoose is very glassy but very dangerous because it carries close combat, and most people would just use a close combat and run and switch. which exactly is what they did there. Carried down my Noctowl toward half of its life. And Lickitung against Frostlass now. Lick will do super effective damage. If I wanted to win this matchup, I'd have to commit a shield. I do commit the shield just to win the switch advantage here. And they're going to bring back in... What are they going to bring back in? Oh, they bring in the Medicham to hard counter my Lickitung, but it does not hard counter Lickitung because of that lick damage and that neutral damage with Body Slam. As you see, the Medicham is down to about half of its life. And Purugly can come and finish the job here with super effective Shadow Claw damage. Yes, it can tank it's a power-up punch, but it can get to the Aerial Ace here to pressure that shield or to take out the Medicham. They decide to use a shield. Now I can just bring in this Noctowl here to fast move down the Medicham, taking super effective damage from a wing attack. And in the process, I got 2 Sky attacks ready to go. 1. And heavy neutral damage on with this Psychic here. Almost down. Almost. Yes. Look at that. With a sliver of HP, that Noctowl was able to fast move down the Zangoose because it resisted that Shadow Claw damage from the Zangoose. And this is what I'm talking about here. Lots of people using Dragon Breath users, like the Gyarados here, but they're very glassy. So I can just go straight Sky Attack and then switch, having done a lot of damage to that Gyarados. They bring in Dragonair. Is this person running triple Dragon Breath? It looks like it. They had a Gyarados in the front and a Dragonair in the back. I just have to spam these Body Slams. Maybe I'll get some shields. Can I reach another one? Yes, just in time. With 1 HP left to go. And I get the last shield. They really want that switch advantage. So, I have to be careful about what I bring in here. I choose a Noctowl because it has more bulk on it and I can tank a move instead of having to use a shield. I think I'm going to fast move down to wing attack down this Dragonair and build up a lot of energy for whatever they're going to bring in here. They bring back in the Gyarados, switch into Purugly, and they switch into, yep, another Dragon Breath user, the Kingdra. Look how well it does their neutral damage because of the Dragon typing, but it's already down to the red. And it's just a matter of time now. Able to fast move it down, pressure this last shield. Purugly and Lickitung are so versatile in the back. I think that's where their strength really lies. And they have Noctowl in the front to cover them against any fighting types, because that's their real weakness, the fighting types. That backline is really weak against fighting. So here we go, a bad lead. This was an amazing match. Amazing match. Wait till the end. So they're staying in with their Celio. They switch into the Gyarados here. I was debating whether I should have just gone straight Body Slam instead of this Power Whip, which will only do neutral damage. But it does a very large amount of damage there. Now I can chip away and get to a Body Slam. If they want to win this switch advantage, they have to commit the shield, which they did. And I think they have a charged move ready to go, so I'll bring in my Noctowl, which can tank a move better than the Purugly. Don't have to waste a shield. And I also get a good farm down here. So with this Dragonair here again, this person looks like triple Dragon Breath again. And it's a Shadow Dragonair, so I really don't want to take a charged move from that Shadow Dragonair. I get to the Aerial Ace. Will they keep their Dragonair alive? I doubt it. It's already, yeah, it's very low on energy here. So I'll let my Purugly go and let my Noctowl get some farmed energy there because it's going to need it. It's a showdown now. Noctowl against Celio, bad matchup, but I have a ton of energy. 1 Sky Attack And I think I'll go for the heavy hitting neutral damage psychic. One shield there. I get to the psychic. No, they get to a body slam. Will I survive and be able to use a psychic? I do with 1 HP. 1 HP. Able to get off the psychic, but it's not down yet. Both of us have 1 HP and we simultaneously KO. What a match. Look at this, another horrible match. A rock throw, a smackdown Magcargo, and the Magcargo, I don't have any Pokemon. There isn't any Pokemon on my team that really hard countered this Pokemon, this Magcargo, because it resists the sky attack, the flying moves, the body slam, the grass moves, everything, basically almost everything it resists. But the good thing here is now I can bring back in this Noctowl onto the Marowak, and looks like they're running Bone Club and Shadow Bone, so Noctowl is going to resist all of their charged moves. I don't have to worry too much about using shields. I can build up a lot of energy before taking them out. Times like that, knowing when to farm down energy for the secondary matchup is what can help you a lot to win the game. As you see there, I'm able to get off a charge move against the Magcargo. And what do they have in the back? They have a Mew, unfortunately for them, because this Purugly will chip away a lot of damage with that Shadow Claw fast move. And I have 2 shields. I just have to shield up everything. Oh, it's just a Surf, didn't need to shield that one. And I'm almost at 2 charged moves here. This Mew is going down. And yeah, that Magcargo is almost dead. So, look at this. So, I was so surprised when I saw this in the Retro Cup. A Charm user, and wait till you see what they swap in after. A Skarmory, a Steel type. How did that happen? Well, it looks like for a little bit, Niantic had a glitch in the programming. Something went wrong with the programming, and people were able to use the banned types, the Steel, the Fairy, and the Dark types. So we were seeing a lot of Skarmories, Galarian Stunfisks, Charmers, and so on. So this person decided to take advantage of that to try to win some matches here. Now, this is the true test of this team. Can it really come back against such a big disadvantage? And Purugly coming through with the Thunder to win the match for me, basically. So you all stay tuned for more Retro Cup matches. This was really my fun team I used in the 3100s and worked out for me, but I'll be bringing you my try-hard team that got me 100 plus ELO after I did these sets here. That will be coming up very soon, so stay tuned, like and subscribe to the channel for more videos, and good luck in your own battles, and see you soon.